No marriage can be sustained without intimacy. That's why I have stock answer number 3. I want you. And why does it say I want you and not I love you? Because it's not a platonic relationship. It's an intimate relationship. I don't care if you married your best friend or you married your high school sweetheart. It's an intimate relationship, and stock answer number 3 distinguishes that. It distinguishes your intimate love from all the other love in his life. You know, his mother could say, I love you. His sister could say, I love you. His brother could say, I love you. But only the wife could say, I want you. And he hears you saying, I love you. He hears you saying, I love you to the kids. I love you to your friends, your mother. But when you say, I want you, that's intimate. It's not a platonic relationship. The intimacy is the glue. Intimacy is the glue. My stock answers communication system really works. It's a minimalistic approach, and at first it may seem that these 4 simple responses are very simple, maybe they even seem silly to you, but they actually work. And I created it to promote Shalom Bayit, prevent fighting, and improve your intimate relationships. They prevent arguments. People tell me they work. Everybody's using it. And it's a great communication system. You can laugh at it all you want, but I can't tell you how many countless arguments have been avoided by women saying you're right. Or, you know, men being happy that their women said they were so smart. Now, stock answer number 3 says, I want you. Now, I debated and debated whether it should say I want you, and I came to the conclusion that intimacy is such an important basic element of a marriage that saying I want you is so much more important even than saying I love you. I want you. I want you. I want you. Not I love you. I want you. This is your only intimate relationship. Say I want you. Don't say I love you. I love you. A woman wants to hear I love you. Men don't want to hear I love you. Women want to hear I love you. Women want to hear I love you. They want to be loved. They want it to be true. They want to be loved. They want to be appreciated. Women want to hear I love you. But men want to hear I want you. That's what they want to hear. It's so easy. Intimacy is such a basic necessity in any marriage. No marriage can sustain neglect. No marriage can sustain disrespect or intimate, permanent abstinency. I'm not too tired for you. I want you. I desire you. It's an intimate relationship. It's not a platonic relationship. Even if you married your high school sweetheart, even if he loves you from when you're 2 years old, it's not a platonic relationship. And that's why you need to say, I want you. The best way to say it is to whisper it in his ear, I want you. No marriage could be sustained without intimacy. It's the glue. He hears you say I love you to the kids. He's not one of the kids. Say, I want you. Stock answer number 3, I want you. Now, why did I choose I want you and not I love you? Well, love is available in a lot of different ways. You know, a mother could love you. A mother could say I love you. A brother could say I love you. A friend, a rabbi could say I love you, or a teacher. But I want you. Now that's intimacy. And a wife needs to establish that she is number one. And it's an intimate relationship. It's not a platonic relationship. Even if you married your best friend or your high school sweetheart, it's not a platonic relationship. And no marriage can be sustained without intimacy and without respect. And that's where the stock answers come in. Don't forget, his passion is very forthcoming and obvious. You know, it shows. But yours doesn't. So that's why you need to express it. You need to say, I want you. And the best way to say it, I want you, whispered in his ear. No marriage could be sustained without intimacy. That's why I have stock answer number 3. I want you. Why did I say I want you and not I love you? Because it's not a platonic relationship. I want you is very different than I love you. I want you is intimate. My communication system works. You have 4 minimalistic stock answers that promote Shalom Bayit and work with the male ego. It's not a platonic relationship. And that's why you need to say, I want you. The best way to say it is to whisper it in his ear, I want you. No marriage could be sustained without intimacy. It's the glue. And the best way to say it, whisper it in his ear, I want you. You could say it any time. It's always going to be a good time for him. You know, his passion shows. It's more forthcoming. And you need to balance it out a little. You could show your desire by saying, I want you. It's not a platonic relationship. It's an intimate relationship. My 4 stock answers work, especially stock answer number 3. I want you. Now, why does it say I want you and not I love you? Well, it's not a platonic relationship. It's an intimate relationship. And I want you shows desire. I want you says I'm not too tired for you. I'm not too busy for you. I want you. I desire you. This is an intimate relationship and I'm a part of it. You know, his passion shows. It's more obvious. It's more forthcoming. And when you say, I want you, you know, you're in this intimate relationship. You know, anyone could give him love. His mother could give him love. Kids could give him love. Even the dog. You come home to a dog, the dog loves you. Everybody loves him. The rabbi loves him. The friends love him. Your sisters and brothers love him. You're the only one who could want him. And it's exciting to establish yourself and distinguish yourself. You are the intimate partner. Marriage is intimacy. No marriage could be sustained without intimacy and without respect. You got married, you stepped on the glass. It's not a platonic relationship. Even if you married your best friend and your high school sweetheart, I don't care. I don't care. It's an intimate relationship. And when you say, I want you, it's like saying, I'm not too tired for you. I want you. I'm available to you. Because if you said, I love you, he could be thinking, oh, maybe she's going to reject me still. She's busy with the kids. She's busy with work. But I want you is direct. You're not beating around the bush. Excuse the pun. I want you says, I'm not going to reject your advances. I want you makes it easy and loving for him. He doesn't have to wonder if he's going to approach you, if you're going to reject him. Because you want him and you're being direct. I want you is specific for the wife. I want you is showing enthusiasm. When you say I want you, it means I want you. I'm not too tired for you. I'm available to you. I want you. Because if you said I love you, he could still think, oh, maybe she's going to reject me. She's busy with the kids. She's busy with work, but she loves me. It's not good enough. His passion shows, and you have to show your desire also. It's not a platonic relationship. This is Linda from Brooklyn. You need to learn how to say, I want you. Whisper it, I want you. You can say it anytime. Actually, the older you are and the more familiar he is with you, the longer you're married, the more you need to say, I want you. Because he needs a little encouragement. His mother could say, I love you, but you can't say, I want you. His brother could say, I love you. I want you is special for him. Special from you to say to him, because he hears you saying, I love you to your kids, to the baby. He could see you nursing the baby, loving the baby. But, to say, I want you to him, he knows that that's only for him. My Stock Answers communication system works. It works. He can get love in so many ways. His mother could say, I love you. His brother could say, I love you. His rabbi could say, I love you. But they can't say, I want you. And the best way for you to say, I want you, is to whisper it in his ear. I want you. You can say it anytime. I never met a man who didn't want to hear you say, I want you. Stock Answers, they work. It may seem simple for Stock Answers, but I can assure you that each answer was chosen and to minimize the complication of Shalom Bayit. They work with the male ego to promote Shalom Bayit. I toyed with it a lot. Stock answer number 3 is I want you. And why is it I want you and not I love you? Because you need to distinguish your intimate bond with your husband.